The people who truly don't care what others think aren't confident by accident. Most people believe confidence is something you're born with. It's not. It's something your brain learns when it stops begging for approval. And if you constantly worry about being judged, rejected, or misunderstood, this is going to hit uncomfortably close to home. Psychologists call this external validation dependence. And once you understand it, you'll see why you overthink your words, replay conversations in your head, and hesitate to be yourself. Your relationships, your habits, even your confidence, all of it is influenced by this one psychological pattern. But here's where it gets even worse. Most people stop at awareness, and that's the biggest mistake. Because knowing why you care what others think doesn't automatically free you from it. Here's the dark truth no one tells you. Psychology says people don't judge you more than others. You judge yourself first and project that fear outward. You don't fear opinions. You fear what those opinions confirm about you. And here's the painful part. Your brain chooses social safety over personal truth every single time unless you force it to change. That's why people who don't care seem fearless. They're not fearless. They've just rewired what their brain sees as danger. But here's the part nobody wants to admit. Most people aren't afraid of being disliked. They're afraid of being alone. Your brain is wired for survival. Thousands of years ago, rejection meant exile. Exile meant death. So today, your mind still treats judgment like a threat, even when it's just a comment, a look, or silence. This happens because your brain confuses social discomfort with actual danger. Your brain does this to protect you from rejection. Your mind thinks fitting in keeps you safe, but the reality is it keeps you invisible. People who don't care what others think learn something most never do. Approval is temporary. Self-respect is permanent. They don't seek validation, they seek alignment. They don't ask, will they like me? They ask, do I like who I'm becoming? And that changes everything. If that hit you, good. It means you needed it. Here's the truth you've been avoiding. You care what people think because you haven't fully decided who you are yet. When your identity is unclear, opinions feel powerful. When your values are solid, opinions feel irrelevant. This is why confident people don't explain themselves. They don't over-justify. They don't over-apologize. Not because they're rude, but because they're rooted. They know something you don't hear often. Everyone judges, but not everyone matters. The people who judge you the most are usually the people who are afraid to live honestly themselves. Your authenticity triggers their insecurity. If you want to break this cycle, start with this. Stop asking for permission to be yourself. Detach your self-worth from outcomes. Their reaction is information, not a verdict. Practice choosing courage over comfort. One day you realize something powerful. The opinions that once controlled you now barely register because you finally chose yourself. Most people will ignore this and stay exactly where they are. Don't be most people.